girls and boys, welcome back. This is the week of February 8th through 12th, and today is day 1. Let's review all the items we're going to need, and then we'll get started. Your nameplate, and we always use a dry erase marker for that. The letter that we're going to be studying, which is the letter J. Put this sheet in a plastic sleeve, and it has practice on the back. And we're going to use Play-Doh to make the J. I think that's everything you're going to need. So let's go. I want to welcome all my friends. I know we might have more than the names I'm going to be going over, but I wanted to say a special hello to those of you who I know have been sticking with me throughout most of this semester. So hi, Trey Sean. I'm so happy that you're still working with us, and we miss you. And you, Cash, it's good to see you. Aiden, miss seeing you. Elias, and last but not least, our friend Hayden. So hi, a special welcome to all of you. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is get our nameplate out, and let's take our time tracing our name. Now today I had a few students who actually turned to the back side and didn't need a guide anymore. So if that's you, feel free to do that. Otherwise, use the guide that you have in your packet. And when you're through, hold it up. I'd like to see it. Let me see yours now. Very nice. Thank you for sharing that. I really like all the progress. That means that you're getting better over time. I like how well you're doing that. Now let's get our J sheet out. This is the letter J, and it says J, J, J. Let's look at some words that start with J. Here we have a jar, jar. Now the next one is a jar, but it has jam or jelly inside of it. There we have 2 J words, a jar with jam. Ah, I like this one. It's a jacket. It's a letter jacket. You might see these on high school students. Jacket. Some of you enjoyed drinking this in the morning. It's called juice. This is orange juice. You can have grape juice, apple juice, lots of different kinds of juices. This one's orange juice. And the last one, it's very fast. You may not even see it in the sky. You might hear it. It's a jet. Can we take a closer look? Jet, jet. All those words start with the letter J. So let's get our Play-Doh out. We're going to roll out some long snakes, that's what I like to call them. And then we'll make our J's. Here we go. Has your Play-Doh stayed pretty flexible like this? Or have you had to change your Play-Doh out? Sometimes Play-Doh can get kind of old. Mine's been pretty good. Here we go. It's a long snake. I'm going to make my J. Here's the first part of it. Now I'm going to make the top of it. So a J has a curved line and a straight line. It has both. There's the capital J. If someone's name begins with J, we capitalize it. like the name Jack, or Jane, or Janet, or John. Those all start with capital J. Now for the lowercase j, I'm going to make some Play-Doh, but I don't need as much for this. Here's the J, and for the lowercase j, then you just put a dot on top. And there you have a small j. I've seen it written where some people didn't even put the dot on top and I could tell what it was. It was just a J. What I'd like you to do now is turn your sheet over to page 33. It looks like this. And we are going to practice writing the letter J. You and I are going to do the first 2 rows, and if you want to do more than that, feel free, but you'll need to put the video on pause because I'm going to just do the first 2 rows with you. Here's a picture. Do you know what those are called? Those are called jeans. Another great J word, jeans. Okay, let's start with where the dot is. You go down, and then you go across the top. So you curve down, and a dot on top for the little one, for the lowercase one. Again, the uppercase, you go around, and then I like to say hat on top. Just let you know it's a straight line across. And then the lowercase j, you start on the middle line, you go below the lower line, and dot on top. We're going to just keep going and practicing. And if you're not getting this exactly right from the start, that's okay. Just take your time. The dots really help. They let you know exactly where your pen should be, or your marker. And I know some students go much slower than I do, and that's fine. Everyone can go at their own pace. You don't have to go as fast as me, or you might even be faster than me. Everyone has their own speed. Like I said, you're welcome to do the last 2 lines by yourself if you'd like to. Now we're going to go to page 17 and page 18. I want you to put this in a plastic sleeve also, because then we can reuse it. We'll be reusing it again tomorrow. It says, help finish the flags for the parade. We're going to have slanted lines. A slanted line is different than a straight line. A straight line goes up and down. A slanted line goes like that. The letter A has 2 slanted lines and then a straight line in the middle. So we're only working on slanted lines. So start where the red dot is and trace the blue dots. Now we're going to go the other direction. Slant, 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 slant. I will write a letter A for you here so you can see how there are 2 slanted lines. There's one slanted line, another slanted line, and then the straight line across the middle. So some letters do have slanted lines. That's what this worksheet's all about, is a slanted line. I like that we have a penguin holding it. We've been studying really cold animals at school, and that's a cute little penguin. It even has on a tie. Okay, let's turn the page over. We're going to trace the curved lines. This reminds me of the letter U. Letter U, it looks just like this. You start on the red dot and you curve all the way around. There are a total of 4 U's on this page. 1, 2, 3, 4. The top line has 4. We also have 4 more on the bottom. And it shows you planes sometimes make that shape too, don't they? It's not just letters. So let's make the 4 U's on the bottom also. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a great idea. Let's count all of them, the top and the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot of U's. You did a really nice job on that sheet. We are going to count to 20. And we haven't counted to 20 in a little while. And I know one thing that we talk about often at school is that we wash our hands for 20 seconds. And I think it's important that you do that at home also. So why don't we do that? Let's act like we have some soap, put it on our hands, get some water, get it lathered up. Now let's count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's rinse off. Get some paper towels. Now our hands are all clean. I like to hear your counting. Sounded great. The book I have for today is called Bear Hugs. So we have a bear on the front cover. And what do you think the whole book's going to be about? I think you're right. Maybe this bear is going to get some hugs. It's not just one hug, it's hugs with an S. It means more than one. So we have bear hugs. So let's see what happens. We have the front cover, the back cover, the spine. Oh, and I was so proud of a student today. They told me right away, this is the title page. You open it up and there's the title page. And here we have the person who wrote the words, the author, and also the name of the person who drew the pictures. It's called the illustrator. So this is written by Alyssa Satin Kupachili and illustrated by Jim Ishii. Mama Bear, I want a hug. See this right here is called a question mark. Mama asked, a big hug? A small hug? A growing very tall hug? Papa Bear, I want a hug. See this again, the question mark? Listen to the way it sounds. Papa's asking a question. A wet hug? A dry hug? A fly up in the sky hug? How about a funny hug? Still asking questions. How about a honey hug? A blackberry hug? A blueberry hug? A nose all red with cherry hug? think they like to eat berries. How about a wiggly hug? How about a giggly hug? Wait! Look, we have exclamation mark there. Wait! I know the hug that's best for me. It's a hug. A hug for 3. So we have Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear. What a delightful story. I enjoyed that. There are all kinds of hugs, just like there are all kinds of people and all kinds of bears. I can't wait to see you again next time, girls and boys. Until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.